So, as this being our debut night on our new album, I wanted to introduce my son Matthew, 19 years old. He was a big part of our getting all these songs together. A lot of these are originals, as you can tell. Some of them are covers, like the one we just did, but most of them are originals. And Matt would come down to the basement and he would give us little input, little lyric here or there. So we decided to make a song because he just kept going and going. This song is called Blues Run Deeper Than Money, and this is 100% original, and we hope you like it. So that was our pure original. Thank you, Matthew. Good job, buddy. This last one was derived from something else, but turned into a whole different animal. We were trying to find a reggae beat song, and we came up with something altogether brand new. So this was a combination of everybody up here. So let's get started. The water cuts through the moonlight clear. I just couldn't wait to bring you here. My feet tangled over the rock quarry. Well, nothing else matters. This is about our story. got Blues in the D.
Come on, let's hear it for these guys. Awesome. The debut show. Fantastic.
Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it very much.
Oh, anytime, guys. Anytime at all. This, the Toys for Tots program is the love and sponsorship of the Marine Corps Reserve. I have a couple of reservists in the crowd here who'd like to talk to you just a little bit about the Toys for Tots campaign. Can you guys come up here? Behind me.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all very much for coming out. We appreciate it greatly. Without your support, this program would be for nothing. It just wouldn't exist. So, as some of you might know, this program is 70 years old today. It started out in the San Francisco area with some reservist Marines deciding that, you know, hey, I have some toys for kids that I don't know where to put them. Let's make it happen. And from there, it started out as a national success. And like I said, it just wouldn't happen without you guys. We greatly appreciate everything you do. Without your generosity, so many kids just wouldn't be able to experience Christmas as they should. No child should go without. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Let's thank them for their service. Come on. Yeah. Without these guys, we wouldn't be here doing this like we're doing it today.
Thank you very much. Semper Fidelis.
All right. I also have another friend out here in the crowd who'd like to tell you about a very special event. He and I share a history of being elected punching bags for the Detroit Blues Society. Mr. Don, come on, Don. Come on up here. Don McGee, ladies and gentlemen.
Before I say anything else, I have a question. How many people here love the blues? I do too, and I can't help myself. That's why I'm running around with those damn cameras, taking pictures of everybody. It's all over me. Anyway, I have the good fortune to have a volunteer job that's probably one of the best jobs, not best non-paying jobs that I could ever have. I produce a series called Jazz and Blues at the Library. It's at the Southfield Library. We're in our 13th year. We feature local jazz and blues bands, and probably just about everybody who's here has been there, and if they haven't been there yet, they're going to be soon, I can tell you that. Anyway, coming up next Wednesday is really a special one. Anybody ever heard of Uncle Jesse White? Yeah, well, Uncle Jesse White, some people call him the godfather of Detroit blues, but he was very important, number one, in bringing the Delta blues to Detroit and playing for a very long time. But maybe even more important is Uncle Jesse taught at least 2 generations of musicians about the blues. And some of the best blues players around, still here playing the blues, learned from a lot of it from Uncle Jesse White. There's a documentary, about an hour-long documentary that features Uncle Jesse talking about his music and his life, and a lot of other musicians who played with Uncle Jesse and appreciate what he's done for them and for the blues in Detroit are a part of that documentary. So next Wednesday at the Southfield Library, 6:30 to 8:30, the 1-hour documentary, and then 3 guys who are pretty well known around Detroit for playing the blues. Tino Gross, who plays all kinds of things. Jeff Grant, Grandmasters, it's his band is going to play, and then Chris Rummel on bass. Those 3 guys played a lot with Uncle Jesse when he was still here. So they're going to play an hour of good old time, get down dirty blues as well. It's 6:30 to 8:30 at the Southfield Library on Evergreen between 9 and 10 Mile Road, just south of 696. Hope to see you there. And I've got some flyers in the back also about the next couple of programs. Grab 1 or 2, take them with you to remind you, give it to a friend, and thank you for listening. The blues is all right.
All right, let's hear it for Don. This program at the Southfield Library is one of the nicest programs. It's been going for years and years. It's a beautiful room with great sound, and it's a steal at the price for admission. So come on out and check this out. You won't be disappointed with the Uncle Jesse movie. It's very moving. All right, speaking of moving, we're moving a little equipment around up here right now, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the lady who I've had the honor of working with for the last 7 years on these fundraisers, Rebecca Yarborough Pirelli. O'Reilly Yarborough, I never get it right. She's our Toys for Tots lady. She works really hard to make sure that every little kid gets something in their Christmas. So, and also, my friend for a long, long time, won many Detroit Music Awards for live sound mix, Mr. Peter J. He's incredible to work with.
Anything I can take out of your way? You're still working at them?
Why did you just tell me that? I can see if I get this ball. You told me this earlier. Boy, this is expanded my news with you. You gotta have that feel to get news, my guy. How can I get the feel? It's basically like a swing where kind of like I thought that too. Kind of like I thought that too. A couple fills here and there, I kind of grew. I thought that too. Okay, we can practice at your house. Okay, we'll practice. I thought you were there. I totally thought you were there. Nope,
So, scale of 1 to 10.
You messed up my
I heard like 4 little clips.
What does the drum sound like out here? Because out back there, they used to
Take me a close myself.
because back there, it really sounds like I'm just playing the kids. Oh, yeah.
Come in closer. Come in closer. They should just slow them up and get it real forward.
I'm so glad you guys came out.
Yo, that was good. I like that.
I'll give it a 9 only because I had a cold and I had black in my
Did you see me lean over when you were talking about that girl you're trying to get with? I'm like, I leaned over so I could see her.
There's a slow song.
Yeah, I didn't feel myself.
Hey, nice job.
It's a lot better for that panic on the beer today. I don't have any beers in it.
I'm not sure if you noticed the difference. What? There was one song where he was just like speeding up a little bit and slowing a little bit down and just speeding up and slowing it down.
I'm gonna go get a walk.
It was good. I don't care if you speed up for yourself.
It was good, but
What's the matter?
I critique his playing, he critiques mine.
I don't even care. It was good. You can speed up and slow down all you want. They were together. They were good. They were doing their solos. It's pretty good.
I
wonder if you're on Spotify.
I hope this guy, when he's watching this video, just spends an hour looking at it, and then like at the 8-minute mark,
It's like, who?
We're neighbors, dude.
I wonder if you're on Spotify or where I can get their album online. So when I'm going to school, I can just listen to the news.
You guys doing okay?
Yes.
you know how many times I've done that tonight? It's like, you want me to take it? Yeah, and she's walking away. Was that like the 6th time? I do it 5.
Like my dad's in the house. I don't know what
Yeah, that's good. Nice.